Have you ever read a book and felt like you were right there in the story? You could see the sun setting, hear the waves crashing, and even smell the salty sea air. That, my friends, is the magic of imagery. Today, we're going to dive deep into what imagery is, how it works, and how you can use it to make your own writing come alive. So, grab a notebook and let's get started. First things first, what exactly is imagery? Simply put, imagery is language that writers use to create vivid pictures or sensations in the reader's mind. It's not just about what you can see. It's about appealing to all 5 of our senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. By painting these sensory details with words, writers can transport us into their worlds, making the story more engaging, memorable, and emotionally resonant. Think of it as 3D for your imagination. Let's break down the different types of imagery, starting with the most common one, visual imagery. This is all about what you can see. It uses descriptive words to paint a picture in your mind's eye. For example, instead of just saying the sunset, a writer might say, the golden sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with streaks of orange and pink. Do you see the difference? The first one is a fact. The second one is an experience. Words like golden, streaks of orange and pink, and the verb painting all work together to create a beautiful and specific visual. It lets you imagine the vibrant colors and the graceful movement of the sunset, as if the sky itself is a canvas. Next up, we have auditory imagery, which appeals to our sense of hearing. This is how writers make us hear the world of the story. Think about this sentence. The leaves rustled in the wind, and distant thunder rumbled across the valley. Can you hear that? The word rustled gives us the soft whispering sound of leaves moving, creating a calm, natural atmosphere. Then the word rumbled adds a deep, echoing sound of distant thunder, which might bring a sense of foreboding or power. Auditory imagery helps build the soundscape of a scene, making it feel much more immersive and real. It's the difference between a silent film and a movie with a full sound mix. Now let's talk about a sense that's incredibly powerful in triggering memories: smell. This is where olfactory imagery comes in. It uses words to describe scents and aromas. Imagine reading this. The scent of fresh baked bread drifted through the open window. I bet many of you can almost smell that right now. That warm, comforting, yeasty aroma is instantly recognizable. The word drifted is also important. It suggests the scent is moving gently and naturally, filling the space. Olfactory imagery can instantly create a mood, whether it's the cozy feeling of a home kitchen, the clean scent of rain on pavement, or the sweet fragrance of a flower garden. It connects directly to the parts of our brain responsible for memory and emotion, making it incredibly effective. All right, who's hungry? Because next, we're covering gustatory imagery, which appeals to our sense of taste. This type of imagery lets us experience the flavors of the story. For instance, the tangy sweetness of the lemonade lingered on her tongue. This description doesn't just say the lemonade was good. It gives us specifics. Tangy sweetness describes that perfect balance of sour and sweet that makes your mouth water. And the word lingered suggests the taste stays with you, making the sensation more vivid and lasting. Whether it's the bitter taste of dark coffee, the spicy kick of a chili, or the rich creaminess of chocolate, gustatory imagery allows the reader to share in the character's culinary experiences. Let's move on to the sense of touch with tactile imagery. This is all about what you can feel: textures, temperatures, and physical sensations. Consider this example. The rough bark scraped against his palm as he climbed the tree. Here, the words rough and scraped allow you to feel that abrasive texture against your skin. You can almost sense the slight discomfort and the friction. Tactile imagery can describe anything from the soft fur of a kitten to the biting cold of a winter wind or the smooth, cool surface of a marble statue. It helps ground the reader in the physical reality of the scene, making them feel what the characters are feeling, literally. So we have the 5 senses, but there's another slightly different layer to imagery: emotional imagery. This isn't about a physical sense, but about evoking feelings or a mood within the reader. It often works by linking a sensory experience to an emotion. For example, in a famous poem by William Wordsworth, he describes a memory of seeing a field of daffodils. He writes that when he feels vacant or pensive, the memory flashes upon that inward eye, and then his heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. Here, the visual memory of the flowers directly triggers a feeling of joy. Emotional imagery is the bridge between the scene and the characters, or reader's, inner world. It shows us how a sight, sound, or smell can make someone feel happy, sad, nostalgic, or scared. Now that we know the different types, how do we use them effectively? Here are a few key tips. First, engage multiple senses at once. A truly immersive scene doesn't just look a certain way. It has sounds, smells, and textures. Think about a busy marketplace. You see colorful fruits, you hear vendors shouting, and you smell spices in the air. Combining these makes the scene feel rich and complex. Second, a classic piece of writing advice: show, don't tell. Imagery is the ultimate tool for showing. Instead of telling your reader a character is nervous, show them their clammy palms and the sound of their heart thumping like a drum. Instead of saying a room was messy, describe the piles of dusty books and the faint musty smell of old paper. This lets the reader draw their own conclusions and makes the experience more engaging. Finally, try mixing sensory imagery with emotional imagery for a deeper impact. Describe a cold, biting wind, not just as a physical sensation, but as something that seemed to mirror the loneliness in his heart. This creates a powerful connection between the external environment and the internal emotional state of a character. Alright, time for a quick practice session to put it all together. I want you to pick a familiar place. It could be your kitchen, a local park, or even a bus stop. Now pause this video and take a minute to write a short paragraph describing that place using at least 3 different types of imagery. Let me share an example to show you how it's done. Let's stick with the marketplace idea. Here's a paragraph. Stalls overflowed with bright oranges and deep red apples. Vendors shouted over the constant hum of the crowd, while the spicy aroma of curry mingled with the sweetness of ripe mangoes. I felt the rough woven basket scratch against my hands as I reached for a sample. Let's break that down. For sight, we have bright oranges and deep red apples. For sound, we have vendors shouted over the hum of the crowd. For smell, we have the spicy aroma of curry, mingled with the sweetness of ripe mangoes. And for touch, we have the rough woven basket scratched against my hands. See how using just a few sensory details makes that market feel so much more alive and real. Imagery is one of the most powerful tools in a writer's toolkit. It's what separates bland, forgettable writing from rich, unforgettable stories. By consciously appealing to the 5 senses and connecting them to emotion, you can pull your readers out of their world and into yours. So the next time you sit down to write, don't just tell a story. Make your readers see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, and feel it. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this helps you understand and use imagery in your own creative work. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe for more writing tips and tutorials. Let me know in the comments what your favorite example of imagery from a book or movie is. See you next time.